Transformers Cybertron will be back in a moment.
What is this place?
Come on, want to see what's on the other side.
Chihiro didn't like adventures.
Wait for me!
But on her way to becoming the new girl in a new town, a wrong turn trapped her in the spirit world with no hope of escape. And unless she can remember her name, she'll be a slave forever.
Let's go!
Now, she must learn the rules of a dangerous new reality, save her parents, and find her way back home.
What would you like?
I would like to leave, sir.
Along the way, she may just discover what it means to be human.
What's going on?
It's called love.
Toonami is proud to present the Academy Award-winning film Spirited Away, tonight at 7:30. Part of a month of Miyazaki. Don't sleep on it.
This is a dream. It's just a dream.
Only Toonami on Cartoon Network.
Transformers Cybertron will return in a moment. Transformers Cybertron now continues.
Just a simple application of maximum firepower!
Transformers Cybertron will be back in a moment.
Show them no mercy!
Transformers Cybertron now continues.
Spirited Away will return in a moment on Toonami.
Don't worry, Toonami faithful. Naruto's taking a little break, but it's not going anywhere.
What's that?
After a month of Miyazaki, check out an April 15th Naruto-a-thon. Or at least a bunch of all-new Naruto episodes.
I am so there!
Keep watching Toonami every Saturday from 7 to 11. You'll love a month of Miyazaki. Don't fear the change. Embrace it. Only on Cartoon Network.
And now back to Spirited Away. Spirited Away will return in a moment on Toonami.
Said come in.
Spirited Away will return in a moment on Toonami. And now back to Spirited Away.
Wait, I gotta get a job here!
This is certainly no place for humans.
Spirited Away will return in a moment on Toonami.
Who are those guys?
I picked up some new friends.
Spirited Away will return in a moment on Toonami. And now back to Spirited Away. Spirited Away will return in a moment on Toonami. And now back to Spirited Away.
Dad, I think we're lost.
We're fine. From Rushville, Indiana, Tony Stewart.
I'm Tony Stewart, driver of the number 20 Home Depot Monte Carlo for Joe Gibbs Racing in the NASCAR Nextel Cup Series. Probably the best thing about being a race car driver is that you get to go a lot faster than the speed limit without getting in trouble. I think the emotion you have when you're racing, it's not so much being scared, it's just that you're so focused on what you're doing that you don't think about the danger side of it. You're running running somewhere around 190 to 200 miles an hour at the end of the straightaway going into the first turn, and you start turning before you even get out on the throttle and get out of the gas just for a short period of time, use a little bit of brake, and you're wide open again. And through the corner, you're feeling all the G-forces and G-loads pushing you to the outside of the car and just trying to be faster than the other guys. Probably the biggest differences between my car and a passenger car is my race car doesn't have air conditioning, stereo, cruise control, leather seats. It's just a basic bare frame race car. There's a whole group of people that work at Joe Gibbs Racing back at the shop. You have 8 or 9 guys that come Thursday night and are here Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then there's another group of guys that come to do the pit stops just for the race. The typical race weekend will have anywhere from 16 to 18 guys here. Winning the Winston Cup was cool. The highlight of my career right now is knowing that I was the best in the country driving stock cars and racing against the best in the country. I knew at a young age that I wanted to be a race car driver, so when I was 8 years old, I started in go-karts, and that's probably the best form of racing that you can get into as a kid. Go to a couple races and go to go-kart races and see if it's something you think you're interested in, and if so, tell your parents, you know, if that's your dream, just go for it and give 110%.
Spirited Away will return in a moment on Toonami.
This is certainly no place for humans.
Spirited Away will return in a moment on Toonami. His courage could save the world. Her hatred could destroy it.
I hate all of you humans!
Princess Mononoke, next Saturday at 7:30. Part of a Month of Miyazaki. Only Toonami on Cartoon Network. And now back to Spirited Away.
This way!
Spirited Away will return in a moment on Toonami. Long ago, the land lay covered in forests.
This place is magical.
Back then, gods and demons walked among us, and man and beast lived in harmony. But now mankind's greed and hatred have angered the spirits of the forest.
It's some kind of demon.
Once benevolent gods have become wrathful and destructive. Prince Ashitaka has been driven from his home by this evil.
He's obviously an outsider.
Now he must slow this hatred while battling the demon within.
It's eating me alive, and very soon now it will kill me.
The only ones who can help him are 2 women sworn to kill each other.
That woman is evil. Open fire.
What I want is for the humans of the forest to live in peace.
Princess Mononoke, next Saturday at 7:30.
This is unbelievable.
Part of a Month of Miyazaki. See with eyes unclouded by hate. Only Toonami on Cartoon Network. And now back to Spirited Away.
Who are those guys?
I picked up some new friends.
Spirited Away will return in a moment on Toonami.
I said come in.
Spirited Away will return in a moment on Toonami. And now back to Spirited Away.
Dad, I think we're lost.
We're fine.
Spirited Away will return in a moment on Toonami. And now back to Spirited Away.
Please, I've got to get a job here!
Spirited Away will return in a moment on Toonami.
This This is certainly no place for humans.
Spirited Away will return in a moment on Toonami. And now back to Spirited Away. Spirited Away will return in a moment on Toonami.
I said come in.
Spirited Away will return in a moment on Toonami.
In a world of head shavers, one man stands up for the little hair. Bobobo! In an action show unlike any you've ever seen. Bobobo. He's a complicated man, but no one understands him but his woman. Actually, I don't think anyone understands him. Bobobo-bo Bo-bobo. An all-new episode coming up next. Only Toonami.
And now back to Spirited Away.
Hi, my name is Q Richardson, guard/forward for the New York Knicks. I was like every other kid, running around the house. I'm gonna be in the NBA. I'm gonna be like Michael Jordan. I don't know if I ever really believed it till I started to get a little older, but you know, that was my dream like everybody else. I'm the type of player that I don't really need a number or a position or a label. I just want to be out there on the court. I'm a player. Whatever coach needs me to do. For me, the best thing about playing the NBA is you're playing against the best talent in the world. And you know, you get paid good money to do it, so you get to take care of your family. My whole advice is just keep working hard, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be, sometimes you're gonna fall down, you gotta keep picking yourself back up. It might not look good all the time, but you know, you get there. Listen to your parents, and go out there and have fun, man. Enjoy your childhood. Yo, this Q Rich, the New York Knicks, you watch Cartoon Network.
Every once in a while, a game comes along that you just can't put down. And for those about to rock, Guitar Hero for the PS2 is the one. I'm a sucker for peripherals, and this mini guitar is so sweet. So just grab your axe and let it rip. The more notes you can hit, the more star power you get, and then it's showtime. It starts off pretty easy, but each difficulty setting adds another key to your guitar. Soon enough, you'll be monkey pawing all over it trying to keep up. You get cash based on your performance, which in turn allows you to buy more songs, different guitars, and unlockable characters. With over 30 songs and everything from Helmet to Queen, you'll be rocking for weeks. Try and shred your way into the ranks of the guitar legends. You might look like a clown, but rocking out sure is fun. Toonami gives Guitar Hero for the PS2 a 9 out of 10. Don't fear the Reaper. Only Toonami. Bobobo-bo Bo-bobo will return in a moment.
Gotta just move along.
Bobobo-bo Bo-bobo will return in a moment.
Personalized snack for you!
Bobobo-bo Bo-bobo now continues.